hope you're handling fast.
Eagles coming live?
It's our first time.
Oh, really? Are you guys from California? Or?
Executive producer Chuck Lorre. Executive producer Bill Brady. Executive producer Steve Malaro. Miami Everett. Coming to you live from New York, where he starred in Harvey on Broadway, Jim Parsons via satellite. Kaylee Cuoco. Hugo Mayer. Simon Helber. Melissa Rao. There we go. All right, guys.
Welcome to the stage right now, executive producer, creator of The Walking Dead comic, Mr. Robert Kirkman. Executive producer, oh wait, no, Robert, this is your panel. You're right next to me, Cupcake. Oh my God, you guys, welcome! This is an enormous panel, but this is what this should be.
I was wondering who is most like the character in the show and who is the least like the character in the show.
Okay, yeah, really quickly if we go down, that's a good question. Let's start with Andrew.
Well, I look a lot like my character.
Sound just like it.
Sound not so good. And I don't know, I mean, I wish, I mean, this is the joy of being an actor. You get to play people that you would never really be. And I love Rick, and for all of his faults and all of his strengths. And I don't think I'm anything really like him. You should probably ask, you know, my wife, TV wife.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the sense of me being not your wife, I would hope I'm pretty different from Lori in some significant ways. I imagine my husband and my real life daughter would prefer that I not be like her in some significant ways, and so would his best friend.
Kill your best friend, kill your best friend. Why'd you kill your best friend? But it's a what?
That was basically season 1 and 2. Well done. Well done, yeah.
Well, I don't think people hold you accountable for Lori's actions. I mean, but you know, I think it is a tribute to the level of acting on the show where people really assign that stuff to you guys as actors. You're like, how could you do that? And you're like, I'm playing a part.
Oh yeah, the number of people who've come up to me and been like, I can't believe you slept with your husband's best friend, and I've like got my daughter and I'm in the grocery store and I'm like, I'm Sarah. I play a homewrecker on TV.
Oh, can you introduce Stephen Young to my 12-year-old daughter? What about your character, Norbert? How much do you feel like you have in common with Daryl?
Well, my son came to Georgia 2 weeks ago and I took him fishing and we didn't get a nibble for 5 hours. And somebody asked me, well, what'd you use for bait? And I said, old bacon that was in the fridge, thinking that everybody loves bacon. So,
yep, people and fish alike.
Yeah.
Everyone loves bacon.
I'm nothing like Daryl.
What about you, Lori?
Well, Andrea's changed a lot on her journey. I think now, today, I think I'm probably closest to Andrea, personally. Yeah, so it's close. Mind you, that could change at any moment because she's very mercurial.
Yeah. Well, they kind of have to be. I mean, just with the world they live in, they kind of have to be that sort of emotionally nimble, I guess. Yeah. Steve, what about you? We've got. You've talked about that before.
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, early on it was a reflection of Glenn was a reflection of kind of how I was younger. You know, kind of chip on the shoulder, wanting to prove himself, and thank you. I love you too.
How old are you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let me see your ID.
Get used to that phrase.
Our executive producer, Carolyn Strauss. Next, of course, we have the heir to Winterfell, Robb Stark, King in the North, Richard Madden. And of course, the Lady of Winterfell, his mother, who keeps him in line and tells him who he should and should not kill and or marry. Michelle Fairley. And yet, those of you who have watched the show know that the Starks have actually lost Winterfell, so the current Prince of Winterfell, proper heir to the Iron Islands, former ward of Eddard Stark, and currently not in good graces with the House of the Direwolf, the heir to Pike, Theon Greyjoy, Alfie Allen. Then, north of the wall,
Sorry, do you want me to move it over?
the fair lady who has bringing our Jon Snow over to the wild side of the universe here, our Ygritte, the lovely Rose Leslie. And last but certainly not least, the only member of last year's Game of Thrones panel courageous enough to return once again to face you in San Diego, the Khaleesi of the Dothraki, the right-born heir of House Targaryen, our panel.
Show that's coming.